Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. I already know what you're thinking. Silver Slayer's not gonna quit stacking silver, yada yada yada. Yeah, I am, and you are too. Not today, but someday we're gonna stop stacking and we're gonna start selling. And the sooner we realize this, the sooner we could start getting prepared. Because trust me, it's so easy to buy silver, but it's not so easy to sell silver. You heard it here first, folks. This is Silver Slayer, and welcome to my channel. Now, after you like the video and subscribe, I want you to answer this question. What is your exit strategy? What does it look like? What price are you going to stop buying at? And what price are you going to start selling at? Are you going to start selling in 3 years and 5 years and 10 years and 15 years? Are you never going to sell? Let me know. You got to have this stuff figured out, folks. You got to have these questions already answered. You know what I do? Before I even go on APMEX or JM Bullion and click buy, I already think about how I'm going to be able to sell that coin. Before I even buy it, I'm already thinking about how I can sell it or how I will be able to profitably sell it. Because if you're just randomly buying silver and expect to just randomly sell it, you're probably not going to make much money. And that's the cold hard truth, right? I try to speak the truth on this channel. Most people, or not enough people, talk about the selling game. And that's pretty serious because we're stacking silver to make money, right? And the way we make money is by selling it. So when we romanticize, when we talk about, how beautiful it is to stack silver, and we're not talking about the most important part, you can see how that can throw a lot of people off and be misleading. Because I can go on APMEX and buy every single coin in the world and own thousands of ounces, but if I don't sell it properly, or if I don't know how to sell it, or where to sell it to, or when to sell it, you can see how it could be all for nothing. I'm a realist. I try to keep it real on this channel, and I hope that's why you guys are subscribed, right? Now, luckily, you guys are watching this video, so by the end of the video, I promise you will almost be guaranteed, if you take my advice or if you listen to this video and you learn something from it, I can guarantee that your silver stacking strategy will be a lot more profitable. Now, I rarely say that, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I don't say stuff for no reason. I don't tell you stuff you don't need to know. I'm gonna go over several different tools, several different things you can use to apply to your own stack. Now, first and foremost, you got to figure out your time frame, right? What's the reason you're stacking silver? Are you stacking it as a hobby? Are you stacking it to hedge against inflation? Are you stacking it, because the dollar's collapsing? Are you stacking it because it's shiny? Are you stacking it because your best friend told you to? What's your reason? Because then you can kind of gauge the time frame. If you're someone who's only planning to stack silver for 5 years, the types of silver you buy are going to be dramatically different than someone who's planning on selling in 20 years. See what I'm saying? See why it's so important to answer those questions that I asked in the beginning of the video? You got to know your goal. You got to know your direction. Because trust me, not everyone's direction is the same. What works for me might not work for you. And what works for you might not work for me. Everyone has different financial situations, different amounts of income. Everyone has different, selling time frames, different exit strategies, likes different types of silver. Not only just that, some people have more or less ounces than each other. See, a lot of people forget that part. If I'm someone who has thousands of ounces and I'm telling you my strategy, you can't try to mimic what I'm doing right now because you're not there yet, or vice versa. If I only have a couple ounces and I'm listening to some YouTuber or someone that has a lot of gold and silver already and they're branching out, diversifying, I shouldn't be trying to do what they're doing right now because I need to build a core foundation. See, over time, what you stack will be able to branch out. In the beginning, I always say this: buy as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible. Just get as much silver as you can, just like you're building a foundation on a house. If that house doesn't have a strong foundation, a lot of core ounces, just bullion, just to get your ounces up, then that house isn't very stable. And we're trying to make our stack stable. We're trying to not only invest into the metal, but also have coins that are going to appreciate on top of the metal as well. And that's called protecting yourself from spot price. See, here's the cold hard truth. If silver, for some reason, right, silver's like around $23, $24 right now. If silver for some reason stays $23, $24 in 15 years from now, and all you have are American Eagles, then your stack literally will have appreciated in value $0. And I say that because those coins are pegged to spot price. So if spot price never changes, then those coins have not appreciated. So you got to start investing after a while, right? This is after you've accumulated your core stack, which could be 100 ounces for some people, it could be 1,000 ounces for other people, whatever you feel like is your foundation. Then you can start branching off into other coins like pandas, kookaburras, maybe even some more expensive coins. But in the beginning, don't start trying to buy riskier coins. Just start from the base. You got to learn how to crawl before you can learn how to walk. And I say that not only because it's riskier, but like I said, you need to start with bullion. Now, the tricky part is this. And this is where this comes. This is up to you. This is the one part when I talk about selling. There really is up to you, because it depends on if you want to be lazy or if you want to put in the work. And putting in the work will pay off. Your hard work will pay off, but it is a lot of work. Now, I don't want to scare you guys away because there's different ways around this, but selling could be a full-time job within itself. I will never forget this email someone sent me a couple of years ago saying, Slayer, I wanted to start selling. I think this was July, like around the 2016 high, July, $21 silver. It was a couple of years ago. I've been making videos for a while now, though, so it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. But he wanted to start, he's older. He just wanted to get his retirement. And he sent me this email saying, I had no idea how much work, how much time, how much energy it would be to sell. He's like, I have higher premium stuff, so I can't just go to my local coin shop. And by the way, guys, if you think that episode of Pawn Stars where that guy just carries that big box in of silver and dumps it on the table and gets all the money right there, that's not how selling goes. That's not realistic. It's going to look more like this. And this is what this guy was mentioning. If you want to make money off of your high premium silver, you're going to have to sell on eBay. So think about this. Realistically, think about this. eBay, per listing, it's 2 to 5 pictures. So imagine if you have 500 ounces of silver and listing every single one of those ounces, taking 2 to 5 pictures per coin. Now, do 5 times 500, how many pictures that would be to send to your email and then to save it and then to upload to eBay, writing out a description for every one of those ounces, right? Then responding to all the people, trying to compete against everyone else on eBay, paying the PayPal fees, the eBay fees, checking, right? It's a full-time job. But you don't want to do it all at once. See, this is where my advice would come in. And I'm being serious about this, guys, because that can be a lot of work, and that could steer people away from even wanting to invest in the silver altogether. So what I recommend is, honestly, because when you go to sell, you're creating a business, right? Right now, you're stacking up to basically create your own business. When you go to your local coin shops, you're going to be doing that in a smaller sense, right? I'm not telling you got to open up a store, but to some extent, you're going to be building a business on eBay and selling all of your products you've saved up, you've accumulated over all these years. So make an eBay page right now. Try to think of a cool name or whatever. Okay, it's going to be your business. Make an eBay page, make it look legit, and start selling a couple ounces a month or something, just to build some reputation. Because when you go to sell the majority of your stack, imagine this. You want to go sell the majority of your stack in 10 years. So you make an eBay page, you list all your silver, but you have no buyer. You have no seller ratings yet. Do you think anyone's going to believe your silver's real if you have no experience yet on there? No. Would you buy some? I wouldn't tell you guys to. If you went on eBay right now and found all this silver from a page that has no sells yet or very limited sells, are you going to buy from them? No. So you got to build a reputation. Even if that's just selling a couple ounces every couple months, at least by the time you sell, you'll have a reputation, and trust me, that could pay off because you're competing on eBay. If you have a nice reputation, and think about, if you're not going to sell for 5-10 years, think about how good your reputation would be if you start selling a couple ounces on eBay here and there for the next 5 years. It's going to be pretty easy to sell your silver, and liquidity is key. Just because you have silver doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sell it. And yes, when it's bullion, you will be. You could resell it to APMEX. You can go to your local coin shop. But when you have coins where the price depends on what you want to give, not talking about spot price, but a price where, like my 2016 PF70 Ultra Cameo Moon Festival Panda, that coin, if I was to sell it right now, I would be able to name the price, because that's a coin that's not around. You can't find that coin anywhere on the internet. So I would have to make the price. But I could say that coin's $500 all day, but if no one's going to give me $500 for it, is that coin really worth $500? See what I'm saying? You're going to have to think outside the box a little bit, use your creativity, and network. I could easily sell my entire stack right now, because I have thousands of people that I talk to throughout the week, right? I'm responding to emails all day long from people talking to me. All day long, every day, from the time I wake up to the second I go to sleep, I'm talking to people about silver stacking, right? I really am. So it's going to be pretty easy for me to sell. I get offers all the time for people that want to trade this coin for this coin, or people that want to give me a good deal on this coin, or whatever the case is, or silver stacking strategy, whatever the case is. You got to network, and that's why places like the Silver Forum are so vital, because on there you can list coins to trade. They're trusted members. You can even sell on there. You can do a lot of different things. So I don't know. I'm just trying to bring the reality of what it's going to be like when you sell, because I don't want you living in some fantasy land thinking that it's going to be really easy if it's not. I'm trying to help you guys be prepared. I'm not going to always paint things as rainbows and unicorns if that's not always the case. Selling is going to be a lot more tricky than I'm sure a lot of beginners think it will be. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. See what I mean now when I said in the beginning of the video, if you watched this whole video, how your strategy is going to be a lot better. Imagine someone who hasn't watched this video yet and doesn't know this information. Imagine how much potential money they could have got, but where they're at. That's why you got to be subscribed, because I always tell you guys stuff that you need to know. I'm never going to talk about something you don't need to know. Every video I make is critical to know as an investor. So anyways, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe. 34,000 subscribers is right in the horizon. I'm so thankful for you guys. And no, I don't really care about subscribers all like that. I'm thankful because that shows that more people are interested in precious metals, and I'm able to help more people. I know that sounds fake, but it's honestly the truth. I've been making videos for 4 years on here. Subscribers and all that stuff, yeah, it's great, but I really love helping people invest. I love helping people in general. I love talking about silver stacking. I love, helping people, because the reality is we are investing in something that's going to protect us in our future. When the dollar is collapsing, that's not a myth, it's not a theory, it's a fact. Silver is going to save our lives. It's going to save your kids' lives, your grandkids, and that's the beauty of it. We are investing into our future, and if I could help anyone realize that or switch anyone over to silver and protect them in the future and save their lives, then I did a job well done. So that's reality. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.